Well...
Wow, it's... Oh no, what do we...
I was Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem...
Well, I guess I used to be more... And you're right. I don't usually... I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
But you're just a regular...
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eastley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard... not to brag or anything. Maybe...
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you.
Yes, but Aurora... Mawika already told you about her plan. And Auroran's... not like... The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. Capable of bringing about illness, no one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, a possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see... When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible... When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroran escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting? Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. More than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back! You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly.
Probably drank too much. Boogie!
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor.
Good point. Well, how... Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
As one with wind and cloud, Wind Strider. Blade Bear. Go on. Shine down.
Life goes on.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shot! Wind strike! Clouds high! The birds call! This is where you fall. An impressive bounty.
outside! Pirates still haven't sleep! Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early! That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to— Thank you. All right, I need to start heading back.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole...
Just my way of saying how awesome you are.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished. That would be pretty great. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the children of Echo.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley line, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just. Still. This has always been a well-kept.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other Seems like our only path forward is to track him. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if.
Not even a little! We would never.
Just as a. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was no matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurt. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats, I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise. Now I just need to.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far.
Over here! To safety!
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as—
We'll go together. Stay safe. We've got this.
Action at the flame! Drilling down!
Letting brave names echo!
Carving waves!
Bring it!
Spin to win!
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley!
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the abyss.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the... By the way, where's St. Lolly?
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, this isn't a good...
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed... Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we... You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. It's impossible not to feel anxious when...
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't...
We talked to Moika before we left the stadium. According to her, and, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina, plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. When it comes to Natlan's survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything...
The next question is... If the captain found a new way to...
this is all super
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to...
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
I was just about to ask. Registered? You got it. I just... Alright. See you all later.
Oh, you betcha! Moika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here!
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you...
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain.
Exactly. We could be onto... Still, there was no trade. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, no you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to walk...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if that intel is worth the risk.
Fine.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least right now.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
All right, same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the... Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my... Now's my chance. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! It stinks!
What the heck is that?
What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like the people on the hill over there left to help their Come get me, Chas.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Map. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This took us long enough.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course! We may-
Uh-oh. We've...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we just...
So, Koichi got injured trying to get...
She pushed herself too hard.
Well, I didn't cause you...
You've done...
I know.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui, the device, is a complete mystery.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar...
I'll get...
Thank you both for your hard work. I prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with...
My patience. That's so nice of them.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our...
I accept.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. I'll start investigating the source mechanism.
Time to go.
A fateful offering. Follow the wind.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met! Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down. so we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home. See you later, Traveler in Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to—
Awesome! Just give—
Hey, friends don't order each other—
Oh yeah, Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back—
I agree with your hypothesis. Auroron came back. He helped the master—
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said apparently he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty—
I'm unsurprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he—
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right?
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Night Wind. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might—
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can't. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way.
So in other words, we have—
The kid thinks he can take me—
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks—
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so—
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500. Yeah, you're right. First anger.
You're just making it worse, Traveler!
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say—
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
You really mean it? Fine, you can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying. You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Ha! Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
You're from the Masters of the Night Wind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Siglali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub, and the Wyub are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan. I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me. Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to manipulate the ley lines. Everyone in Natlan will be affected.
Which means the captain has been on it.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan?
Yes, she needs to know about this.
Malika!
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect time.
Really? That's great! Oh, with his granny's...
Calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish...
Is reconstructing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley line. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are...
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power!
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower.
All right.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure...
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then... As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain is a formidable opponent, but that their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. We'll head out together, and the...
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can...
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the captain won't... No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the... Shilonen, I need you to do what you're... Exactly. No one can...
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us, you mean everything to us. Losing you would be...
Thank...
escape. Rise. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Wind strike. Transfixed.
Shine down. Life goes on.
Overruled.
What greater pleasure is there than...
Follow the wind.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guard.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a...
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Frozen. Crisp. Flash frost. Don't get in the way. Freshness preserved.
You can't run! Well,
You
don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Transfixed.
You can't run! Well,
All right.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
I can see the inside!
Perfect. We'll keep going.
All right. Please.
Sure.
Ready for reconnaissance.
I'll take point and scout ahead.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
More speed.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Frozen. Crisp.
Precision strike!
Flash frost.
Crush! Vengeance will be mine!
It's time.
Gather!
Now's our chance! Final warning!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Shudder!
Come at me. No escape. I see through you. You're not going anywhere.
Solidify! This is order.
Engaging!
All you got?
Beg for mercy.
Flash frost.
Rack and ruin.
Wheel of life.
Flash breeze.
Crush!
Crumble!
Shudder! Crush!
You can't run from
This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind.
More speed.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
wounded to beg for mercy. Freeze to the core. I condemn you.
I will have order.
Shudder. More speed.
Captain's here too.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Arc.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of...
What was that sound?
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Aurora? His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You. So, You still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance.
His voice is completely...
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just please finish what you set out to... I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning... Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? What's down there? Now...
Aurora, it's you. What'll it... Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it.
I heard...
Savior? Ha!
Aurora, is that you? Oh, can I get you anything else?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander never thought about going into business yourself.
Our Auroron? A merchant?
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely if I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to... Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. But I never forced myself. I never even...
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think...
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man. Come on.
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But,
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else...
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't...
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron!
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end. Well done.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the cap...
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost
The worst appears to...
I'm sorry.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero, and no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important.
The answer you seek.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed. Now, remember your name. Even if other...
My ancient name...
It means devotion. You will give your all. Not for that answer. You will, having foretold his own death. The omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition,
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible...
just as I thought, the Lord of the Night has awakened.
The Lord of the Night? As in the one...
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect... And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried. However, this soul does not hail from Natlan, or...
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley line.
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to... The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection...
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. And now... The structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would...
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Seelies.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in...
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss, what then? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, were all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even...
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. You have that chance before you now.
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate, but as I was on the brink of death, I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory.
Yeah, we're just one.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you... Even if you fail, you need only some... Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods...
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're... But what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited, your plan does have the potential to in the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the...
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger, I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the Ruler of Death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I use that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only... If that power were available to the people of Natlan, you come to me with many questions. And you should... Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for... Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might take too long. Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has... No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what...
Young girl?
What? You come to me with many...
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui. We now face a common enemy. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't...
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this...
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so we tracked down 3 scholars. A Barawa...
I've never heard that. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply... In any case, their result...
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means making everyone forget their... actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same. And even from that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights together. Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all... It must...
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite...
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like...
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, although this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the As for your question, I don't know how my appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting.
And I still lost. Still. It's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have...
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off...
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation, my goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of... That's why our methods can be so radically... I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Nat...
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the...
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. All right, let's head back.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our...
That will definitely...
It's an order.
Excellent.
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're... Oh, someone's calling.
Something wrong, Traveler?
More speed. Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They're well-made weapons and shield. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll...
Hey!
Nothing I can't handle. Just, some rush to... Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two...
You must be exhausted. Kanich! You made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Yeah, we won't keep you then. Let's talk later!
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? Look...
You know exactly what you did! Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time! And the...
pretty sure...
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the... I'm not the one who needs an
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all...
You better be sincere.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted... Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you is...
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my... The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us an... Not too shabby.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No, No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs. And I meant every part of it.
Could you not?
Trying to negotiate, are you?
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
Hello!
Yes.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either.
Traveler, Paimon, I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a—
Sounds great, Will. If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow. Alright, let's take care— If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a few—
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord.
So, this is where you heard the Lord. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the travel, but we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlands.
I see. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, speak your mind.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name—
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own—
Yes.
So, it's true.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name— Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will— Forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating—
Yes, because I believe forging this name, we don't know how long we'll be able to hold back. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part—
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Sidlali, the anxiety you feel, it's because you saw something, yes?
So, you know—
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's the Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the...
And you did it anyway?
Death.
How?
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price...
You're saying Malika?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone... Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner. The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the... The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. Fate may be able to influence the timing.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid.
Malika knows about all this.
Yes. I imagine...
Well, I can't. She's not the type of... The Traveler shares that...
We shall have to wait and see. But my time is running out. It is my honor.
We won't forget your contributions.
Thank you for saying that. But how many years of life are enough? 10? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss. And in the end...
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. With it, you can forge the ancient name...
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of...
Really?
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out. Shilon and Sitlali, is there a reason you're up so...
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this...
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan.
Really? What pipe? Whoa, it's the two of us! Oh, and...
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will.
In other words, don't worry about its form. When you want to check the contents, just...
Sounds convenient! This is a really awesome... Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley...
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go!
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those 2 locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked.
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces.
What about the scale?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the.
Could this also be some kind?
We won't last much longer, I know. I don't have the strength to fight it right now.
You're saying we just have.
There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Alright. Shilonen, Kachina. Head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Seat Lal as an important figure in the
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you as I receive intel from the various.
All right, no time to lose. Let's go!
What about us? Where should we go?